Good night, people. I hope everything has been great for you guys today. All right, so let's get into this. For those of you that are interested in readings, there are links in the description box as well as under the profile of the various social medias. Good night. All right, so let's see what is happening here. Good night. I'm good. A bit exhausted, but I'm okay. All right, so somebody could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But somebody has been strategically moving towards you. It's a soulmate person. Now, there is a lot of love between you and this individual. Hi, good night. Yeah. So, this person has been planning their, how to put it, their next move when it comes to you. I'm good. I'm just a bit tired. Yeah, I'm just a bit tired, but I'm okay. Yeah. So, this person have been taking their time and coming towards you. And you've been actually waiting on this person to come towards you or a person to come towards you. You've been waiting for your ships to come in here. You've been waiting for your luck to change as well. Because you've been feeling really lonely recently. And you've been feeling like you're not good enough. It makes you feel like you're not enough. For some of you, you've shut down your social medias because you don't want to see what this person was up to or is up to. That's interesting. So it's like you either blocked them or you deleted your account altogether. Okay, so I think for this collective tonight, they've just had enough when it comes to relationships and people. Yeah. Because it feels like, although you want someone in your life, you don't want to go through the whole 9 yards of being in a relationship with anybody. Or you've had one particular person in mind and you've been strategically trying to figure out how to move towards them. It's either you strategizing how to move towards this person or they are. But the person that is strategizing has to because you're in this energy of not really caring to want to be in a relationship. It's like, whatever. I guess that's supposed to be funny. Hmm. Anyway, yeah. So if this is you, you're in this energy of you're not willing to put the effort into being in a relationship. So you're no longer on the prowl, on the hunt for it. Hmm. You're just waiting. I'm not sure what is the energy I'm picking up. You're just waiting. It's like you're waiting for the right person to come to you or somebody that is willing to pursue you to come to you. Yeah, because you've actually given up on. Okay, I'm going to try to explain what I feel coming off this reading the best I can. It's like you want someone, but at the same time, you don't want them. You want a relationship, but you don't want the problems that comes with it. You want somebody to love, but you want them to come perfectly. Okay. But there is a soulmate coming towards you that is definitely going to give you a new beginning when it comes to love. They're going to be very open about how they feel. So you're not going to be guessing how this person feels. Hmm. Yeah. I think for a lot of you, the energy that I'm feeling is a kind of back and forth energy where you're not even feeling like fighting for yourself. This is inner turmoil here for me for a lot of people. And this is the person you want to come into you. Somebody that is stable, somebody that has their crap together, somebody that can take care of you, somebody that will love you, somebody that wants a relationship. Yeah. But you're not willing to fight for this. You're not willing to fight to be in a relationship. It's like it's a kind of nonchalant type of energy where it's just like it is what it is. Yeah. That's the best I could explain it as to how I feel or the energies coming off of this reading. You want somebody that is already established, already ready for a relationship. Yeah, you just want this person to be all the way ready. That's just the bottom line. You just want this person to be ready to be in a relationship. You don't want to have anybody that is going to be up today, down tomorrow. It's just a feeling of being fed up or frustrated. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Oh, okay. So you do understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that is just the way this collective that I'm reading for tonight is feeling. It's like I want someone in my life, but I just don't want anyone. And I don't want any games. I want someone that is serious. Oh, no, it's not confusing me. I'm just trying to explain what I'm feeling from the collective. Sometimes it's not that easy to do. So, yeah. So, for most of you guys, you want someone that is relationship ready. That is what it is. I think that most of you are feeling. You want someone that is done playing games, is done with all the crap that comes with it, and you just want somebody that wants to be with you, that is ready to be in a relationship and not be running around or looking for attention elsewhere. Well, that soulmate is definitely coming in. So I don't think, I always tell people this, with the right person, you can never get it wrong. But with the wrong person, you also could never get it right. So once this soulmate shows up for you, I do believe that things will start to work for you the way you want it to. Once this person that wants to be in a connection does show up for you, things should go really well between you and that person. Hi. All right. Let me see what else is coming out for the collective tonight. What else do they need to know? When is this person coming in? Let's see if we can figure out when are they coming in. Well, the person that is coming in is exactly what it is you've been wanting. Someone that is, this is crazy tonight, people. I know it's not funny, but this is someone that is also fed up of the games, is also fed up of. I think the both of you is in that energy of I'm not going to try unless it's something long term. So I think your soulmate, the person that is coming in for you, has the same level of just being fed up, just not wanting to put in time or waste time anymore. So you and this person will actually have that in common because it's like they too are at their wits' end with relationships and people. So, they too have had a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. Yeah. They too have been betrayed, lied to, manipulated, hurt to a great degree. So I think both of you coming together would be a healing of some sort. So the divine is bringing someone that can understand your hurt and pain and help you heal and move through it. There is definitely forward movement happening here. Communication is going to be rapid. When you do meet this person, it's like you've known this person forever. It is going to be a very familiar feeling. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. But you're going to finally be who you want to be with this person. It's it's like they are going to bring out the best in you and you are going to bring out the best in them, if that makes sense. Yeah. Soulmate energy definitely coming off of this reading. So for those of you that this resonates for, you're finally going to meet your person that will understand you on that level. Someone cannot understand your situation fully until they have experienced it. So for a lot of you, you are going to meet someone that has gone through similar experiences as you have. And it's going to be refreshing that what it is you do not want to put out in a relationship, it would be the same for this person. So you and this person would definitely be equally matched here. Yeah. No more of you having to stand your grounds. No more you having to be defensive and be chasing anyone and knowing that someone is lying and still have to try to make it work. That is over and in the past. Whoever is coming to you guys is relationship worthy and ready. Wow, yeah. The person coming in for you does actually want commitment. They do want long term commitment. So, in the beginning of this reading, you guys were nonchalant when it came to the relationship status. You want to be with someone, you just don't want to have to work for it. And I don't think that you guys want to shy on putting any work into a relationship. You just don't want to. Oh, hi. You just don't want to have to do all the work in the relationship. But the person coming in is ready for commitment. They have gone through their own internal struggles. And yeah, they too are also at their wits' end when it comes to relationship. Oh, yeah. They have also been waiting for their ships to come in. They have been patient. For some of you, You've been single for about 7 months, just spending time with you, just trying to cultivate your own life and your own situation, just trying to become the person that you want to attract, which is good. Which is good. So, for a lot of you, you have been doing work on yourself. You have been getting yourself emotionally available when it comes to relationships. A lot of the time, we want relationships, but we do not understand that. Oh, okay. Yeah. We want relationships, but we don't understand that in order to attract what we want, we have to become it. And that may be confusing for a lot of people, but if you have emotional insecurities in yourself, then you're going to look for those same faults in a partner. Then there are those that wants to play games. They also accuse you of what they know they are doing. So in any relationship that you come into contact with, if you are not willing to let that person close to you, the relationship tends to go in a different direction. So everyone needs to understand that there are different levels of healing and there are different people in your life when it comes to what it is they need to teach you. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of you are doing a lot of healing on yourself, or you're trying to, because you're ready for that type of relationship. You're ready for that type of commitment. You're ready to be in a relationship with someone that is ready to be in a relationship with you. You're no longer willing to just be in a relationship or being in a relationship. It's like you're dating for marriage, if that makes sense. So you're done on the dating circuit and you're ready for commitment. Yeah, that is what it is. For a lot of you, you're ready for that. For a lot of you, you're ready for that type of commitment and relationship. And it is about to show up for you. Because while you were taking the time to do the healing on yourself, the universe was moving things into place for you to get exactly what it is you want, which it was a relationship. Hi, good night. Yeah. Yeah. You're not going to be chasing anyone. Some of you are not even going to try to ask anyone out on a date. Oh, yeah? Didn't I do a reading for you recently? Or am I confusing you with someone else? Anyway, yeah. So for this collective tonight, I do get how you feel. And sometimes it is very tiresome to have to go through the same thing over and over again with different people. That is just the universe's way of teaching you lessons that you may have missed before. So now that you have set yourself aside, yeah, I do think so. I do think that it is wonderful being alone. What a lot of us don't realize and a lot of people fear is that being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. It just means that you're finding yourself and you're doing it on your own terms. I tell a lot of my clients in the coaching section of my business this: unless you can learn to be with yourself, you can't be with anybody else. So, when you see people jumping from one relationship to the next, it's because they are afraid of being alone. And yes, those are fears that people do have. But what that says to me is that person is afraid to look themselves in the face. Yep. I don't think the word loneliness is what you're looking for. Being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. Being lonely definitely puts you in a desperate type of energy that you're going to do anything and everything to be with someone. Being alone doesn't mean that you're lonely. It means that you know you need some work on you because the people that you keep attracting into your life is definitely that unhealed version of you. I often tell people this when I do get into another relationship, if that person doesn't want to fix themselves, I don't want to be with anyone. And it's not because, okay, good. That is good. It's not because I have a hate for men or anything like that because of what I've gone through. It is because I don't want someone to come into my life to do the same thing again. And a lot of the times when we let people in, we need to definitely identify the red flags. And when you want to be with somebody so badly, you will accept all those red flags and think that you can change them. There is no way you can change anyone that doesn't want to change. There is no way that you can get somebody to be what you want them to be. So you have to learn to love you first, and you have to learn to spend time with yourself. Because if you are to have a healthy relationship, you have to have your own space and they have to have their own space. And when you both come together, it's supposed to be dynamic. That is what relationships really supposed to be. Not one person codependent on the other one. And that is good. Yeah, not one person codependent on the other person and they're trying to be filled up with somebody else. Anytime you're waiting for somebody else to make you happy, you're going to be waiting for a very long time. You are going to be waiting for a really, really long time. So, for a lot of you that have been doing the work on yourself, the time is going to come for you to be with that specific person that is meant for you. So, be patient with you and don't believe that because you're not in a relationship, something is wrong with you. The divine needed to get you alone to get you to understand what it means to love yourself. A lot of people will not agree with me saying that, but being alone is sometimes one of the healthier things we can do for ourselves. Yeah, my reading turned into a coaching session. Sorry, people. I don't think you guys come on here to hear me talk about that aspect of my business. Let me try to get back to the reading because I can stray when especially when readings like this happen. Exactly, a change of perspective is what it is you needed. Yeah, you end up in a toxic relationship because you're willing to accept anything, right? You're willing to accept anything and you're willing to be anything for anyone just to have somebody in your life. And those somebodies notice and know that you need them more than they need you. And that tends to turn into this. The Two of Swords to me is somebody that, sorry. The Two of Swords to me is somebody that, if you look at this card really well, you will realize that this person is wearing a blindfold. And when you keep yourself not seeing what is happening in your situation, it makes you doubt your value and worth. And it makes you feel less than, but you believe. I've heard a client told me already that somebody is better than nobody. And I was shocked that people actually thought that way. But then I realized as time went on, a lot more people thought like that. They didn't care how they were treated just once they had someone. And that is the reason why half of us, or maybe 90% of people, by the time they actually get to someone that does want to be in a relationship, they don't have it in them to have a relationship. They can't trust the person because of whatever they went through in their past. They refuse to put themselves out there to love again, so then they turn this cold, heartless person when all you had to do is, if somebody didn't treat you right, walk away. That just means that wasn't your person. It just means that that person and you didn't have the connection that you thought you did. Because let me tell you something, I tell people all the time, and I said it in the beginning of this reading, with the right person, you could never get it wrong. But with the wrong person, you could never get it right. There is no way you could squeeze anything out of that person that isn't in that person. I've also heard somebody tell me that they stay for stability. How can it be stability when you are an emotional wreck? Am I going to give up my peace of mind for money? Does that make sense? Money that I have to also invest, money that I also have to spend. Why can't I do it on my own? Because a lot of us are afraid of being alone, because we really can't live with ourselves. How can we live with somebody else? How are you going to live with somebody else if you can't even stand being with you? How is somebody else going to stand being with you? That's just food for thought, people. I'm trying to get back to the reading. Yeah. Okay, so for a lot of you, you probably went through a divorce or a really messy breakup. And you are definitely afraid to love. So this is a different set of energy that I'm patching into. This portion of the reading is someone that is ignoring how they truly feel. They're ignoring their intuition. Yeah. They're afraid to trust anyone, and they may have recently come out of a divorce. But this energy feels more bitter than the energies from before. The energies from before was just fed up and needed someone in their life. This energy that I'm picking up on now, they're revengeful. So this is a recent breakup. This these three cards that I just pulled, it's a different energy, and this person recently had some type of separation or divorce happen to them. Yeah. Somebody finally stopped lying to themselves. So whoever this person is, this person was in the relationship because they were afraid to be alone. And they finally had to realize that they were the one deceiving themselves. Because the truth did come out about your person. And it wasn't too nice. Yeah. You've been knowing this about this person for years, that it wasn't going anywhere, but you kept holding on. Now you're stalking this person online. Yeah, this is a different energy from the from the one before. Wow. And this person, though they aren't speaking, whew. Okay, so the person whose energy is this, you are in this reading right now, you are on one of these sites. You're pretending to move on, but you're not. This is somebody that is very bitter. Someone that felt they were justed because they decided to turn the other cheek for the wrong person. So this is a whole different type of energy to the beginning of the reading. And I will not go too much into this energy. This person's throat chakra needs to clear because they need to speak their truth. You were the one that made the decision to stay in a toxic relationship, and you were the one need to take responsibility for your actions. And anybody that knows me know I don't do revenge in my readings. So whoever this is, you're not going to get any more information out of me, and this is it for me. Because I do not believe in revenge and I do not believe in getting even. You also have to take responsibility for your action. There is two people in a relationship. So you decided to look the other way while this person did what they did. You just didn't think they were going to leave. So you were just as guilty as they are. Also, something that you guys wouldn't want to hear. So that is it for my reading tonight. I do apologize for how things ended, but for most of you, it definitely was a good reading. For the person that the end of this reading was for, you definitely need to get work done because you're the type of energy we were discussing a little while ago. Energies that go around hurting people because they hurt. Hurt people hurts people. So, what was done to you, there is no reason that you need to do it to somebody else. But yet, still, you're finding yourself in that hate and malicious energy. All right, so this is it for me for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, so have a good one, people.